Hello everybody, this is Kyrix with a very, very, very late edition of This Week in Kyrix for the week of Wednesday, September 30th, 2020, being recorded the following Wednesday, October 7th. I gotta do another episode right after this. Oh, I'm a procrastinating sack of shit. So a lot has happened, and I'm actually gonna be going over it in two parts for obvious reasons. Yes. Had to remember how to play this because I've been playing like 5 different games, somewhat recreationally, although all for a purpose. Oops, that is wrong. That was all of the wrong. Okay, like that. Good. Well, there's one of my monkeys over there, being a monkey. So yeah, I must be short at least 1 obsidian rock, because he didn't even make an attempt to get it. But then again, I kind of figured that already. What is... Are you hurt? You're not showing up as hurt on the thing. Alright, we're gonna go up top real quick. Just, that one. Alright. So, I have actually not worked at all the past week or this week. And I will not be going into work until Saturday, most likely. What happened actually spans from work itself. Which is to say... Really, guys? Okay. The really, guys, was me remembering something. I'm like, I'm gonna have to put down the sticks. That actually had nothing to do with anything anyone else did. It was just my own brain activating. So, what happened was I had, as I sometimes do for work, just decided, hey, I'm gonna treat myself to something, and in this case it was orange juice. I'm like, I'm gonna have some orange juice. Yay! And that kind of shit. I do that sometimes. So, being the wonderfully big-brained person that I am, I decided to drink, over the course of the day, an entire gallon of orange juice. Turns out, when you're not used to this, it has side effects. Kyrix spent a sizable portion of that day's shift in the bathroom pooping. As you do when you get a sudden influx of fruit like that. So, no big deal. Thought nothing of it. You know, next day, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna treat myself to something else. I haven't had macaroni and tuna in a while. For those that don't know, that's one of the recipes that my family just fucking lives off of. We are just completely raised on macaroni, everyone in my family. And that is one of the 3 recipes that we eat. One is mac and cheese, one is goulash, one is mac and tuna. And I got the urge for mac and tuna. So I pick up some shells, because I wanted it with shells for some reason. Got some macaroni, got some tuna. All is right with the world. Eat a whole bunch of it, get violently ill. So, that happened. Again, no big deal. I do stupid shit, I overeat. It happens. So, here I am going to work the next day. You know, it's now Saturday at this point. The Saturday of the week I'm recording for, that is to say. It would have been... Would have been the 26th. So I'm out there. It's almost the end of my shift. I've got like maybe an hour and a half left. And I suddenly feel bad. Just generically bad in the stomach kind of thing. You know, it's like, you know, something's wrong. It's not wrong yet, but it's gonna be wrong, kind of a wrong. I was there. So I took it about as long as I could. Walked to the bath, because if you're gonna puke, you may as well puke in the family restroom where there's no stalls, people can hear you. And threw up. Very little bit, but I threw up. I threw up so little, in fact, that I was actually a little insulted that I had to come in the fucking store to do that. You know? I'm like, really, motherfucker? All that for this? Or all... Yeah. I felt as though my time had been wasted. And, so I decide, you know what? It's been 2 days in a row that I puked, forgetting about the whole diarrhea thing. It's been 2 days in a row that I've been puking, so I am going to take a day off for safety, you know, just to make sure whatever's in my system gets out of my system. And I tell a couple co-workers this. One of them's like, yeah, there's been a stomach bug going around. You're pretty smart. It's a good idea to take the day off, you know. And I tell one of the maintenance guys, he's like, oh, make sure you put that in your little report thing, which we get this little questionnaire on a phone app that we answer, like, do you have a fever? Have you been in contact with someone with COVID? You know, shit like that. And one of the questions is, have you had nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, etc.? And I had to answer yes on that, because for 3 days in a row, and I had. So I got hit with the COVID quarantine. And I was trying to get... what's the word? I was trying to get a screening lined up so that I could, you know, get my health test, get ready to go back to work, that kind of shit. And various things kept getting in the way until about Saturday. Again, everything happens on Saturday. I finally get a location. My roommate sends me there. I get there to find out that the place is fucking empty. So apparently they stopped doing them there. Which led to yesterday. I made the appointment Monday when my friend was over here fixing my tire. Led to me setting up a thing at Walgreens to do, you know, my screening. Oh, I've been here before. I have definitely been here before. Look at this place. I've been all over this fucking place. So I went to Walgreens, got my health screening. No big deal. I should have the results tomorrow or the day after. Send them in to my healthcare guy, who will hopefully give me a clean bill of health to go back to work soon. And it is what it is. This one. Mamba snake. I'm gonna stab you and make you dinner. Curse stabity. So yeah, that is what it is. There's nothing I can do about it now. With luck, I'll be in Saturday. I have, to the best of my knowledge, I have been cleared, so I'm getting paid for this. This is a cleared leave of absence. I'm cleared for it. We're good. I'm not going to be losing money off of this. I'm going to be delayed money off of this, but it shouldn't be like it was the last time where I had the 3 weeks and only got paid for like 2.5 of them. You know, I should get my full check. And October is a 3-paycheck month, so I should be fine financially altogether. We will see what comes of this. Hopefully only yummy good things. And now the good news of this is that it has given me time to catch up on several projects, like, alongside Eisen, me and some of the guys finished the, Chroma Squad, recordings and commentaries. So that's on his channel. Go ahead and check it out. I have actually been working on Hitman 2/1. I say slash because it's kind of both, because I bought the Legacy Pack, so I have Hitman 2. I only have it for the short term, because I have it as part of PlayStation Now, and it's only got like 120 days on it. But I have it as a short-term game, and I also have all the Hitman 1 content, so what I've been doing, and I've already talked to Robert about it, so it is a thing we're going to do together, is I'm gonna... Oh, is it just the one piece of meat? That's right, snakes don't have a lot of meat in them. Derp. Or at least little snakes. Pythons obviously do. But yeah, we're gonna finish the DLC on Overcooked 2 that we're currently working on, and then we're gonna make the transfer over to, over to Hitman. And that's gonna look like, basically, the number is subject to change, but I'm thinking I will give him between 2 and 4 chances to beat the level, and then I'll go in with 1 chance to beat each level. So he'll be going in blind because he's never played any of the newer Hitman games. He's played the old Hitman games, but never the new ones. So that should look pretty interesting. It'll be somewhat of a substitute for the fact that my Hitman 2 and 1 Let's Plays will probably never be aired. I don't know if I'm really in the mood to do anything with it, because it's a lot of fucking meandering and doing nothing, really. And I'm not particularly proud of it. It has some good moments in it, but it's not a good playthrough, even for a blind run, because, unfortunately, having watched Team 4 Star play it, it's not a complete blind run. I mean, that's what got me into the game, was watching Team 4 Star's playthrough. So I go into each level having the general idea of what's going on, having a lot of things already accounted for, that kind of thing. So it's not a pure blind run, and there just is a lot of stuff that I mean, it is fun for me to watch me do the handful of levels that I haven't seen on their stuff. And I do have some really cool tricks that I pull off, but it's nothing I can't do in the Robert playthrough. You know what I mean? So we're gonna hit our Evo here. I don't think there's really a whole lot new going on right now. Any new nodes to hit? Not really. Alright, anyone not bred yet? Elder, you have children on your back. Mated. Elder. You're an elder. There, you're single, so I'll switch to you. We have a female, and I think we do. You? No. Need an adult female, but it's not partnered. Adult male. Here so I can see everybody. You are... No. Adult male. Adult female. Adult female. Adult female, already with children. Who are you? Fuck. Well, everyone's at least standing out in the open. Yeah, I think our other adult female died, or we just never got another one. So fuck it. We're just gonna... We're just gonna rest for the night. Let's rest till maybe 10 a.m. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do, is we're gonna do a Hitman 2 playthrough with the Hitman 1 stuff first. So he'll be going through blind. then I'll be going through showing off a bunch of other stuff. So to do this properly, I'm going to unlock everything. And if I can, I'm going to get him to do a... the first round is a procure on sight kind of thing. Meaning, he doesn't go in with any gear, he just goes in naked, for lack of a better word. So we're just gonna... make sure nothing's trying to sneak up on us right off the bat. Nothing. We're sure. Wait another minute. I want to get jumped by a fucking saber cat. Yeah, if he'll agree to it, I want to do that, and I might do 2 runs myself. One procure on site, one with all my gear. You know. So I'll be able to show off some pretty cool runs doing that. So everybody get themselves a thing. We're gonna turn this into medicine. Now, if I had a more stable living space, I'd have us all turn it into mash, and then use it. Now, this stuff isn't going to be super hardcore or anything, but it will protect us from, you know, a couple saber cat attacks. I'm going to grab myself, too. Make myself a little sick off of these, I'm sure, but I don't care. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. Lots of Hitman, lots of Civ 6, a little bit of Pokemon. Both Pokemon Sword and that Pokemon Cafe game. Yep, thought so, made myself sick. We'll just deforestate this area real quick. Drink lots of water. Lots and lots of water. The thing Kyrix always forgets to do. Speaking of water, while not a water park, this Saturday, not this coming Saturday, but Saturday after, the 17th, I will be going to SeaWorld. One of my other favorite places to go. So, assuming my check doesn't get royally butt-fucked and I don't end up in 2.5 ass loads of debt, the plan with the October check is to pay the roommate off all the money I owe him, because I owe him some money still. And then, with the extra money that I should still have, get stuff like the PlayStation 4 VR. No, not at all. So with the PlayStation 4 VR, I'll be able to play new games, I'll be able to record new games in new ways. Fun new ways at that. Okay. Give me that. So some monkey has no fucking stick now. Okay, fine. Everybody put your sticks back. Now, everybody, get your sticks back. Hold on. You, move, you're on my sticks. Get off my sticks, you elderly monkey. Swear to God, I'd punch you if it would let me. Get off my fucking sticks. That's basalt. Okay, everybody pick up your sticks. I'll tell you one thing, that the user interface for this is not the best. God, it's hard to believe. This game's almost a year old now. It's also kind of hard to believe that it's only almost a year old. Is that? Hold on. That's not a scraper. Yet. Wait, is that a scraper? Hold on. It is. Nice. Okay, so we found the other one. Cool. Alright, so every monkey now has some fresh obsidian. So yeah, this does strike me as one of the places I used to camp at. Just gonna make sure that everybody grabbed theirs. They did. Okay, so now what? I don't see any smoke in the distance. Fuck it, we're going this way. No particular reason, we just are. So, yeah, Hitman's been a thing. We finished Chroma Squad. I've been playing a couple other games, just recreationally. The Ash Hat Pikachus are back on Pokemon. I'm not particularly enthralled. There are 2 new ones that I didn't have before. But there are also the other 6 that I have multiples of. That is a big fuck-off kitty. And we're gonna fuck up this big fuck off. We're going to hunt the big fuck off. Because we are not safe as long as Big Fuck Off Kitty is still roaming the streets. Such as they are. I need another stick. This'll do. Actually, this'll do. In addition to that, I've actually been watching Markiplier and his friends play a game called Phasmophobia, which I would love to see that fucking game come to the PS4. Mostly because of a neat feature it has with location-based sound. Basically, there's local in-game chat, so that if you so that if you're talking to your buddies and you're in the same room, you'll hear each other depending on how close you are. So if you're far away, you're not going to hear each other all that well. And it's just kind of cool. But if you happen to be very far away, you get around that by walkie-talkies. And it's just a neat system that I really like. And the game revolves around working together to find, identify, and in occasions cleanse ghosts. And it's just a cool concept. I really like it. Unfortunately, it's PC only, and the specs on it are above what my computer can handle. Likewise, yesterday I found out Baldur's Gate 3 is out, and it is likewise more than my PC can handle. So if and when we get that other stimulus, I might be able to get a PC that can handle the game. But honestly, I don't know. And it looks like someone still failed to get all their shit. So make of that what you think. Get off the corpse. That's specifically what I needed. That goes here. Down up. Everybody grab some meat. Everybody eat the meat. There we go. Them some good monkeys. Well, it's a good thing that I grabbed 2 of them, otherwise I wouldn't have had seconds. Just checking, I saw the ground rumble. I'm like, there's not an elephant nearby, is there? That's just my camera going all fucking weird. Oh, right here somewhere. Get our drinks over here. So anyway, that's going to do it for this episode right here, and I'm going to jump straight into the next one so that I can get these out and still have content for both. Stuff real quick. Right here, in fact. Okay, perfect. See you next time, everyone.